Hey, what's up, gang? Today's day 157 yet on my semen retention streak. I will post this at some point in the 160s of my streak because I am taking an afternoon here. Don't park next to me, bro. Keep moving. Okay. I am taking I'm taking an hour and a half here just to sit in a parking lot and talk through a bunch of ideas. I finally have some time to get through these topics that I've been wanting to share with you guys. I got a busy life. I got a lot going on here. I got a lot going on with my business, my companies, and stuff that I'm up to. And it's getting a little more difficult to keep uploading daily videos and stopping every day to make that video and then upload and everything. So I'm starting to binge content a little bit. So if you have topic ideas or things you want me to address, drop them in the comments, because I'm making a list of these things and then I'll make batch content and whatever and start uploading these daily for you. Schedule them out. Some of you really liked the video where I was giving you my first secret to my long-term semen retention streak, to how I'm doing this, the strategy. Go look at that. I just posted that like a week and a half ago, I guess, when I uploaded this. 2 weeks ago, I don't know. Go through my past videos, check them out. Tons of gold, tons of value in there for you. But I mentioned there were actually two parts. I got through the first one. It took longer than I wanted. Said, hey, if you guys want a part two, I'll do part two. A lot of you asked for it, so here's the part two. If you want part one, which you absolutely need, you know, it's all about your why. Go watch that stuff. But guys, if you want to get on a really freaking long semen retention streak, right? Again, I'm on day 157 of a pure streak right now. No wet dreams, no relapses, none of that stuff. The seed has been kept. You need to acquire knowledge. Most of you do not know enough about the benefits of semen retention physically, energetically, emotionally, and spiritually. And because of that, you are not valuing it at the level that you need to value it to get over triple digits, to get to 150 plus days. Most of you are still in the mindset of, oh, I'm just gonna get some quick wins, quick benefits. Oh man, like my eyes are getting wider, women are giving more attraction, and then bam, eventually the lust, eventually the urges overpower your reason for why you're doing it, because your reason, number one, is weak, and number two, your conviction is weak. You're not, because your knowledge of the situation of everything that's going on, of what you're doing, is weak. For example, I've realized with my employees that like when we wouldn't teach them why they're doing the thing, when we just teach them to do the thing, they wouldn't do as good of a job as opposed to when we teach them the thing and also teach them why they're doing the thing, because now the thing has more purpose, has more conviction, more reason for them to take their time and really do it to the best of their ability. Why? Because now they understand why it is valuable. If you don't know why it's valuable, you won't value it. Shocker. Watch that again. A lot of you need to watch that again. If you don't know why it's valuable, why the F would you value it? If you've got an old antique that you inherited from your great-great-great-grandparent or something, you don't know what it is. So you just put it up in your garage sale for 20 bucks, but someone else comes along and they know that it is a one-of-a-kind collector's item and they'll happily pay you 20 bucks for it, and now they'll go flip it for 10,000. That is the equivalent of right now where you're at on semen retention. If you don't know what SR is actually doing for the biology in your body, if you don't actually realize what it's doing for your emotions and your nervous system and reprogramming your mind, if you don't know what this is doing energetically and spiritually, y'all aren't going to value it. And because you're not going to value it, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to compete with someone like me that is on this streak. And it's not even a competition. It's all a one-player game. But what I mean to say, guys, is if I have spent months and months and months obsessing over this topic and studying it, I'm going to obsess over valuing it equally as much. So why would I quit? This is a lifestyle now. Like it's genuinely a life-changing thing. But if you haven't done that, your conviction is low. You're going to be the person that doesn't do their research, buys Bitcoin just because everybody else is. You bought it at the top, and then it plummets down 50% and you sell it. And now you lose 50% of your money because you didn't have the conviction. You don't know how it works. You don't know the benefits. You just bought it because everybody else bought it. But now someone can introduce some fear and some FUD, fear, uncertainty. Oh, what's the other one? Fear, uncertainty. Oh, what's the D stand for? Doubt. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt, right? The second people start to introduce fear, uncertainty, doubt, you as an investor, if you didn't do your homework, if you didn't raise your conviction high enough, y'all gonna sell. You're gonna lose. There's gonna be people around you that try to introduce fear, uncertainty, and doubt into your life about semen retention. That's not real. That's not a real thing, bro. You don't need to be doing that. That's ridiculous. Why are you doing this anyways? Forget this. Like, bro, it's such a, life is about joy. You're supposed to enjoy life, and where's the pleasure in life when you're getting rid of all the physical sex and releasing pleasure? That's a waste of time. People are going to whisper in your ear. These NPCs are going to whisper in your ear, try to pull you back down. Everybody wants to pull you back down to their level. And if you don't have the conviction and the right chick happens to walk past you and give you the right eyes and the choosing signals and give you the opportunity, you're going to be back to square one. Just the way it is. You need to build up your knowledge about this semen retention journey. Look at the biology. I did a post, guys, way the F back on my channel. Go find it. It is called You Will Lose to a Man on Semen Retention. I break down for like 30 or 40 minutes what is happening biologically to your body as a man. Go watch it. I have other videos on this channel. Over 100 now, 130. Go watch them, guys. I'm giving you all the information. You lack knowledge. I'm giving you the knowledge. I'm trying to build your belief system with this stuff, because the only way you get a long-term streak is to have a high conviction, and the only way you have a high conviction is if you have a high mastery of the knowledge. That's it. Well, that's one of the ways. There, again, go watch my other video. This is a part 2. Go watch the part 1, because I also teach you the other thing for how to get on a long SR streak. You need more knowledge. You don't have the knowledge. I have spent years studying Dr. Joe Dispenza's work. Almost 20 grand that I have spent on live events, going to his week-long 7-day advanced meditation retreats, which, by the way, you can't even get into until you, like, there's limitations before you can even go to advanced retreats, guys. You have to like pass certain things to be allowed there, because they only want the best people there. I have poured 5-6 years of my life just into that aspect, and it's one of my favorite things to do, going to these events, going to these retreats. And so I have built a mental model of the body, how it works. All of Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, I have internalized it so much that I can just sit here and rant it off the top of my head. I don't write stuff down. I just sit here and talk, because it is ingrained in me now. This mental model. I have a deep, deep understanding now of energy fields and the energy systems in the body, and the brainwave patterns in different states, and how you can program your subconscious mind, and endless stuff. And that's one aspect. That's more the energetic and the spiritual aspect. And then there's a biological aspect. And then there's an emotional aspect and a mental aspect that I've been piecing together. And finally, I piece all this stuff together, and then I have these experiences that now I can name them. They're not just random things that I can't identify or whatever. Now I can take this model that I've built, and I can put meaning to the stuff that is happening. So now I can consciously say, oh, do you see how things are changing in my life, dude? It's subtle, but it's like, I can see things changing, and I know why it's changing, and I can name it and be like, okay, these aren't just miracles. This is, like, science is turning into like the study of miracles. There is reasoning behind the miracles. There is a cause to the effect. That makes me think of the Office quote. Michael Scott hating Toby, getting rid of Toby. Like, Michael, why'd you say that to Toby? You didn't have cause to do that to Toby. It's because I hate him. I think something like that. It just popped into my head. Build your mental models, build your knowledge. If you have questions around this stuff, drop questions in the comments, guys. And then if you're a man that has knowledge on this, give some game to the guys in the comments. Give some value. I'm not able to be quite as active as I was before when I started this channel in the comment section. I got a million things going on, guys. My attention is on a lot of important stuff, and as I continue to scale and level up my life, I want to direct my energy into things that I am obsessed over. And reading every single comment, or well, especially responding to every single comment, isn't up there anymore. I will observe a lot of the comments though, so if you leave a comment, I actually am active in observing and looking through them and seeing what you guys are saying, because I'm getting topic ideas for this channel and everything. So there is value to commenting yet, but what I'm saying is help each other out in the comments. You got a question? Somebody else has an answer. If you have an answer, respond to somebody else's question. Holy crap, that kid's got an e-bike and he just rode a wheelie, and that was the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. I should get an e-bike. I mean, I guess I have an e-car. Probably cooler. We'll say this is cooler. There you have it. If you want to get on a really freaking long streak, guys, lock in on your why. Go watch that first video where I break that down. And then the second thing is build your knowledge up, build a mental model, get your convictions so unwaveringly high that nobody can topple you over, nobody can influence you with FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You know at a very deep level that what you're doing is correct, and you will be unstoppable. Because guess what? You're always crazy until it works. Everybody who's accomplished anything significant in life has been a lunatic, has been insane until it worked. Same with me and my record label, my company that we did it for 5-6 years, and my siblings were telling me, Jason, just go get another job. Just like, dude, what are you doing? You're making no money. Like, it's not working. Yeah, but guess what? Now I have time freedom. Now I have a lot of success that I've experienced. I have a lot of really cool stuff in life I never would have been able to imagine back then, that it's like, oh my gosh, dude, like, this is awesome. I'm living a really cool life. But I was so set on it. I had such a high conviction. It's like, I'm doing this or nothing else. Like, either this works or it doesn't. I'm gonna keep doing it regardless. That has to be your mental stance on your semen retention journey. You have to be unwavering. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. It doesn't matter what semen retention video curators are talking about, or semen retention creators are talking about on YouTube. It doesn't matter if the semen retention creator that you are following relapses and then gives you some BS reason why and like tries to justify it. Like, if you're dependent on other people outside of you, you'll probably fail at some point, because other people outside of you will probably fail, unless you're following this channel, because I'm locked the F in here. But you got to be rock solid inside on your own. That's a big part of this. Hopefully that's helpful for some of you. Again, let me know if it was. Let me know if there's anything else that you want to learn. I'm just sharing my experiences, my results, all this stuff with you guys. So peace, love, abundance. Catch you later.